Question 11 states, which of the following is an example of proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, so P and F stretching? So A, moving the shoulder joint through its full range of motion in a way that mimics competition demands. No. We know that isometric contraction has to have, a P and F stretching must have an isometric followed by something else. Holding a weight steady with the bicep muscle without lengthening or shortening the muscle. No. Using elastic resistance bands to hold a stretch position for 10 to 30 seconds followed by an increased stretch. Possibly, but not as good as a static stretch of the hamstring muscle followed by an isometric contraction followed by a further static stretch. Therefore, that makes, it's not going to do it for me, but D is definitely the right answer for number 11. Question 12. An elite rower sets herself the following short-term goal to improve her motivation. Complete 7 aerobic training sessions in the week, follow a nutritional plan, and complete successfully at Olympic trials on Sunday. What type of motivation is the athlete using? Well, all these things here, first of all, they're all negative. So let's get rid of these. Let's brush them. We know that I can only do one at a time. That's a bit of pain, doesn't it? So get rid of this one. That's positive. Now, an elite rower sets herself. I'll even bold it. So it's going to be positive, and she set it herself. No one else has. So it must be intrinsic. So for 12, the answer must be A. Positive and intrinsic motivation. Question 13. Which of the following statements describes athletic benefits of cryotherapy? It decreases an athlete's heart rate when used in competition. It's got nothing to do with using in competition. It's all about a recovery strategy. Gone. It increases blood flow to the muscle and decreases recovery time. Well, we definitely don't want to be doing that. Increases blood flow to the muscle and decreases recovery time. Yes, I read that the wrong way. Yes, that's not a bad response, but there's probably some better ones. It improves the elasticity of the muscle and enhances function of the immune system. We're not worried about the immune system in this situation. But B, it promotes vasoconstriction and decreases lactic acid pooling. That's what we want it to be doing. That's the most correct. So for us here, we're looking at 13, we're looking at B. 14. When selecting a cricket side, a coach designs the following rating scale to assist the analysis of a forward defensive cricket stroke. Each player in the team is to be assessed twice. And they're the areas that they're looking at. So what we need to have a look at now and go through and see is what is the coach attempting to do by using the rating scale as a part of his selection process. So we need to know our validity, our subjectivity, and our objectivity here. So by having a marking scale sort of thing here, we're trying to take out the subject nature of it. So subjective nature meaning that he's just going to go, oh, yep, I like that cricketer there. He can come in the team. I don't like him. He's out. So we want to be decreasing subjectivity. So first one, we've got increasing validity, subjectivity, and objectivity. Gone. Increase validity and subjectivity. Gone again. Decrease the reliability, subjectivity, but increases validity. Possibly. Increases validity. Is it a valid test? Absolutely, yes it is. And the objectivity? Yes it is. And decreases the subjectivity. So for question 14, the correct answer would be D. Question 15, we're looking at here is, which of the following strategies are appropriate for an athlete marathon runner during a 7-day taper period before competition? Maintain the carb levels, increase intensity of workload. Well, we definitely don't want to be increasing any of our training levels prior to the competition. Increase carbohydrate levels. Increase volume of training. Also, we're not going to be doing that. We don't want to be training harder. Maintain our carbohydrate level. Decrease the volume of training workload. Or are we looking to all of a sudden go in there and increase our carbohydrate level? So before, if you remember back to what we've spoken about with carb loading and those sorts of things prior to competition, we're not actually eating a huge amount of pasta or rice or bread the night before. over this 7-day period, we're maintaining our carbohydrate levels with a decent diet. But we decrease our volume of training workload, therefore, we're not training as much, we're burning off less carbohydrates. That's how we get excess carbs in our body. So the answer for 15 would be C.